only on esportbf.com.
Okay, they said live. Okay, so we're into it. We're going in. Let me take off the splash screen. Sorry, guys. There we go.
Well, as expected, remember we're telling, Brett was mentioning about the upstairs action and the ramp for a play. You can see now the guys starting to move in. That means immediately they can jump down onto that B point and start taking that B point back. So you've got the likes of the eXiLe players going up against Unique. And right now you can see eXiLe Humble doing a good job of holding that point as the pressure comes in from the Unique guys.
Sure.
They've lost a few people in that central corridor, but now they've got a double burn. That's going to be helpful.
So we're actually going to watch Drake here. He's going around to your favorite spot here, little tic-tac spot. He's watching every angle here from C to B, so see what he can pick off here. Watch his teammate just die there, so hopefully he can pick up some slack for his dead teammate. Humble just got dropped by someone by the arch. Actually, let's watch this guy. So we've got Jesus Vuses. I don't even know how to say that. I'm gonna attempt it, and I'm probably gonna butcher it. And I need to put up the names as well, so give me a second here. We're gonna watch Jesus go around and kill people.
Yeah, there's no real way to actually to answer that.
You don't have to.
Oh, that could have been bad for Jesus. He very nearly got crucified before. No, there we go. It's all over for Jesus. Sorry. Don't worry, 3 days he'll be back up again. But we'll have to wait and see. As it looks like now, you can see them spawning in on this point. And it means that I reckon the Unique guys, look at that. You've still got Bullen who's now, or Bullen 6 who's now in that very important camping spot. That control of the map is so key for that particular point. Now that Unique Bullen 6 is in there, that means you can see a hold on the B point, a hold on the C point, and that means now that the eXiLe guys are going to struggle to get into that B point without being seen and being intercepted by his teammates.
Oh, there's the 44 Magnum. You saying nobody uses that. Drakir clearly using it. I hope he gets some headshots here. Headshots from a 44 Magnum are unparalleled. They're wonderful. It's juicy, delicious, instantaneous. G18's got nothing on the satisfaction that a 44 Magnum from 35 meters can just give you. Oh, it's the good stuff.
Are you right? Do you need a second? Are you having a bit of a crisis?
I don't need a second, dude. I can go a couple, minutes, hours. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Okay, all right. Well, it sounds like you need a little bit of a rest and a cigarette by the sound of it, but we'll have to wait and see.
We're good. We're good.
But now look at this. You can see Dracula now moves over towards that point. He's now behind the bus. He's being pressured by the Unique guys, and he's literally cornered. Oh, that was a bad moment. Now look at that. As soon as he got melted, Bullen immediately moves into that area, and then it immediately gives him an advantage. So you can see Zez moving into that point, trying to take out the defenders, which is Reku, on the C point. But right now they've got a 2-point bleed, which is going to be interesting to see what occurs. And look how tight those tickets are between the two teams.
Wow, yeah. We had one individual there trying to hold down C, but he couldn't quite do it. So now Unique is going to go ahead and take control of C. But, this is a triple cap? No, this is not a triple cap, thank God. So we got Drak here trying to hold the B flag. Looks like eXiLe is going to hold the 2 flag burn for now, but you never know what might happen in the next few seconds. We're making a push right here, and Unique is going to push onto the B flag. And hopefully they get a guy rotating around the A as well, because that would be the smart move here.
Now, yeah, look at Focus. He's coming under pressure now as they're trying to make their way across that bridge. Now, where he is a very key defensive position. If he can hold them back, it means that essentially he's going to stop that bridge from being pushed. Now, it's possible that he might come under fire from the other side, as they can actually cycle around and take him out. But the point is, they hold him up for enough time. The bleed is going to help. And look at that, 84 to 82 tickets to 110.
And we've got Jesus back on A. And this is the back cap they probably needed to do a couple seconds ago, but better late than never. Hopefully we'll get somebody from the opposite team as well, from eXiLe. They push around to C, keep it interesting.
Yeah, now, look at this. It looks like you've got eXiLe Reku who's up there.
Yep, I just
and, oh dear,
cast his curse. I should have clicked the other guy, he would have died.
Yeah,
Damn.
okay. Well, as you can see now, they've lost the ownership of that particular point, which means immediately the B point can actually be captured. But you've also then got None who came flying in and has actually now caused the spawn point to occur at that point, and they can then start taking the C point almost immediately, and the spawn points will focus. So let's see what happens. As I'm reckoning, I'm following Drak here. I'm going to see if he's actually going to make a run up to the usual spot to assist his teammates, but it looks like he's starting to try and support them as they're working in the building area. But look at the fire that's being put down. Bullen 6 is doing a fantastic job of essentially head glitching on the stairwell to essentially stop those guys from making any kind of push through there.
Sure, no, totally. We've got a back cap going on here, so we've got 3 guys from eXiLe pushing onto the C flag, which they've needed to do. Keep the lead here, so they'll get C easily. They killed the only defender there, so hopefully we'll see Dave here pushing the C. Yep, there we go. So he's going to back cap for his team. He walked into a little bit of glass and done it myself. It's very clear, lots of Windex on the not glass there.
Yeah, these guys can actually get through the glass, unlike the spectator camera. But you can see now the B point starting to be captured at the same point as the C point is now being recaptured, which is good to see. But look at those difference in tickets. I mean, it's only about 10. So this is so very, very close now. Now you've got Recco in a strong position, overlooking with Drakia supporting him. That's going to be a strong position for both of them. And that now means that Zez699 is going to be under a lot of pressure from 2 men firing at him at the same time as the C point, which you can see Davnion 3 is looking after and holding the ownership of. But at the same time, you can see the A point now changing to the ownership of the eXiLe team.
Certainly. Big gunfight going on here on B. Zez trying to dance his way out of a grenade. Does so. Getting shot in the butt, though.
Yeah, they do look a little bit like Michael Flatley on speed when they're jumping around all over the place, trying to avoid the grenades and all the rest of it. Now you can see, obviously, the eXiLe guys starting to push down even further, cutting off a few people, and now you can see Focus moves over towards the stairwell and the breach going over, allowing Dracula to start moving up. He gets shut down very quickly.
Yeah, he got shut down. So much for that push. Hopefully he avenges his teammate. He does. Okay, good pick, good call, good direction, good knowledge. I don't know what I'm saying. There's a lot of guys, a lot of thinking going on here. Mind games, but not smart enough. Zez just takes out Focus just like that.
Now notice here on the left-hand side by the B point, you can see Jesus, and you've also got Bullen 6 starting to move up, and they've actually got them in a pincer.
Yeah.
Now Bullen, you can see, starting to move up towards the A point. They try and capture that at the same time as the C point is being captured. Davion now moves down towards that general direction. But it looks like now they've lost the defender in the B point. This also means they're going to have a hard time getting the B point back, especially if they get a defender up onto the platform.
Well, we had Dave there just win us 1v1 on C, so he's going to cap the C flag for his team, thankfully. So that'll keep them back in this double point lead and maybe give them the win here if they can just hold on to A and C. But that is a very difficult hold, just like on Shanghai where you have 2 points that are very far apart. Same thing is true here. 2 points very far apart, hard to hold. You got to go for that B flag if you want to win the game.
Yeah, definitely. Now we're looking at Jesus, and looks like Bullen 6 having to pull back as he's trying to take cover from the attacking enemy, and he gets shut down very quickly indeed.
Jesus almost got the double, but didn't quite do it. Got shut down there by Focus, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was a good moment there. Davion doing a good job of holding that point. Now you get the spawns on there,
on the
and
A
they
flag.
can start getting into the gunfight.
Yeah, so we got no on the A flag right now. He's back capping for his team. Nobody's pushing him. He's just going to get it for free. So hopefully Unique makes a push here, but there's only one of them left right now. They need to get somebody to spawn because they're losing the B flag. They just lost A. They got people spawning on C now, but that's a triple cap. That's not what they need right now.
Yeah, that's a really bad situation as far as eXiLe are concerned. Now, obviously, they've got a full spawn there over by the C point. They can get in there and do the damage they need to do. Immediately, you can see Reku moving up and being supported by the Humble. And look at that as they're trying to shut down as many people as possible. Reku stays up there where he should to try and hold the defense of that point. As you can see, the members of the Unique team is then going to start moving over towards the A point, taking down none. And this means an opportunity for them to change the ownership. All they're looking for now, the Unique guys, are for a good spawn, get in to capture that point, see if they can change the ownership very quickly.
Certainly. Who's top? So we got Focus doing 24 and 8. Jesus going 16 and 14. Looks like a bit of a disparity on top fraggers, but doesn't really matter. Unique is holding the lead here. They've got the burn. They're about to burn B. They've got a triple cap on the way. Ooh.
What an incredibly close game.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. 20 to 7. I didn't think it could get much better than the last round we just saw with Synthic, but I'm proven wrong. Wow, so triple cap to end it. 20 to 0. Focus being the fragger of the game. 25 kills, 8 deaths. I mean, obviously you get supported by your team as well, but you did do some fragging.
Only on esportbf.com.